Hi guys, I'm Cody J and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be another skincare and storytime video, so if you're wondering, Cody, what happened this time? Stick around. Okay guys, it is currently 1:47 in the morning, so what better time to film a skincare and storytime video? Now, today's video is kind of dramatic. Is it true? Absolutely. Is it dramatic? Yes. Today's video is not about some potential serial killer who tried to kill me in my backyard, kill me at the car wash. Today is about me getting harassed and almost assaulted at Ulta. Now, I don't know about you, but I love Ulta and I love Sephora, and I'm sure if you love makeup and skincare, you love both of those stores. Now, my biggest complaint is that customer service is so different between both stores. I feel like when I go into Ulta, I get pretty good customer service, but me personally, I've always had bad experiences with customers there. I feel like they're kind of judgy, especially towards somebody who's a man wearing makeup. But when I go to Sephora, everyone is super nice except for the employees. They're very judgmental, they're very critical, which is kind of the same thing, and it's always like, oh, hi, I want this, can you help me find this? And they're like, no, you don't need that, you need A, B, and C. I'm like, I just want a face wash, but they're trying to sell me on like scrubs, hair products, foundation, like it's just terrible. So I don't love Sephora. I buy everything online from Sephora. When I buy makeup or skincare, I almost always go to Ulta, or I find some like drugstore stuff because those products are pretty bomb too. Okay, so I'm telling you guys this story about how I was kind of almost really, but not really, but kind of assaulted at Ulta. I'm going to go through my skincare routine, which is basically just a whole collection of skincare products that I have accumulated over the last couple of months that when I look in the mirror and I'm like, damn! I decide to throw on my face and hope to God that it looks so much better when I wake up the next morning. So, let's get started. Okay, so starting off, I'm using my Dickinsons Enhanced Witch Hazel. It promotes hydrating, and it has rose water and moisturizes your skin. It's alcohol-free. It has hyaluronic acid, vitamin E. It softens conditions, gently removes impurities without over-drying. That's what I'm using to start this facial cleanse off. So I'm just going to put it on a little cotton pad. Before I even put anything on my face, don't come for me. Like, if you're an esthetician or like an actual professional, don't come for me and tell me like, you should have done this first, followed by this, and then top it off with this. I didn't mean to just flip you off. And top it off with this. Like, I'm not an expert. I just put stuff on my face and I hope it works, okay? Thank you. So anyway, I'm just going to rub this in. I have all these little red dots on my forehead because I just got my Botox touched up today. And don't even be putting in the comments, oh, you're so beautiful. Like, you don't need it. Botox is about prevention. I don't want wrinkles. I don't want lines. I don't want all these little nasty things that you get with age. Like, I want to stay looking like I'm 24 for the rest of my life. So it's my second time getting it done, and it was wonderful. It's quick, it's easy, it's painless. It's a little expensive, but it lasts like 3 or 4 months. So if you need anything and you're in the Ohio area or close, go to BB Aesthetic and they'll hook you up. Tell them I sent you. I'm not affiliated. I just love them. Just saying. So anyway, I got this on. I'm sure I didn't do it right, but it's on. Okay, I'm going to start putting these little under eye things on. They were $1. I got them from Big Lots, which you can see in my under $20 video, and they kind of fell off a lot, and they were wet, but whatever. Okay, so yesterday I stopped at Ulta Beauty, and when I got there, everything was going pretty well. I'm pretty comfortable and confident now when I go to that store because I've been in there 100 times, and I know what's going on, and I know what I'm buying, and I don't need someone to like shade match me and all that good jazz. And so I'm walking around the store, picking out some items that I wanted, and I was just also like window shopping because that's what you do in a store, you know. And this lady who was probably like 35 years old, she looked like her name would be Karen, you know what I'm saying, with like the haircut, like let me speak to your manager, like that kind of Karen. And so right off the bat I noticed her, and as I'm walking around the aisles, she was literally following me. And no, that's not me being dramatic, like I always think people are trying to kill me and stuff, but they are. But she was literally following me around, so I started like intentionally going to parts of the store that I just didn't actually need anything in. I was just seeing if she was going to follow me. And she was. So every time I picked something up and I was looking at it and I was like, okay, like, yeah, I like this, the price is good, like, you know all that stuff that you do. And then you're like, actually, I don't need this, and you put it back. Every time I did that, she went, I'm like, I looked at her, and I swear to you, the first time I was like, excuse you. Like, trying to be kind of polite, like, maybe you just had a weird sneeze. But I'm like, excuse you. And she just went and kept walking. So I walk around to the NYX section, then I move over to Essence, and here comes little Miss Karen. So Karen's following me around the store, like I said, and I'm getting a little uncomfortable now. And So I'm like, okay, maybe she's related to the serial killer who tried to kill me in my backyard and my car wash. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go back to my other 2 skincare videos and you'll know what I'm talking about. But anyway, so I thought she was related to this potential serial killer. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna wrap this up real quick. Like if I can't find what I need, like I'll just buy it online, you know, I'll get it, like swipe that card, you know the deal. But she really did make me uncomfortable, so that's why I was like, let's hurry up and like go, you know? Interruption. We're using the Spascription Bedazzled face mask. It is a peel-off mask. It's firming. It has caffeine and mint in it, and it has cool little stars. So that's kind of why I bought it in the first place. Anyway, so I'm uncomfortable. I'm walking around the store. I'm trying to hurry up, and I pretty much got everything I wanted in the first place. But now I'm like really kind of worrying because she legitimately is following me. She's not even trying to be like sneaky about it. She's not like pretending to pick up things and look at it. She's just creeping and making faces and making her little noises every time I pick up a palette, or I'm like, oh, this foundation looks like it matches me. Like, don't you think it matches me? And I'm like, Karen. So I walked up to the cash register. I was ready to pay, because that's what you do at a cash register. And the guy working there was like, how are you doing? How's your day? Did you find everything you needed? I was like, yeah, I almost got everything I needed. He's like, oh, do you need help finding anything? And I was like, no. And guess who was standing behind me? Karen. So as soon as I said, no, I think I got it all, like I'm fine, she goes, and I literally was like, do you need like a cough drop now, like Karen? Like I didn't say that, but I'm like, Karen, do you need smack? Do you need a cough drop? I don't know, let me know. He's like, oh, is something wrong? I was like, nope, not at all. People just like to be unnecessarily rude to you for no reason. And I of course said it loud enough so that she like knew I was indirectly talking about her, like who else would I be talking about, you know? But of course, she just kept making her like little nasal noises and like noises, and I'm just like, ma'am, you need some medicine, you need a cough drop, like you need a kick in the throat, like what do you need? Like if you need something, I will give it to you. So I kept trying to ignore her, you know, and I finished buying all my items, and I had my little orange bags and everything, and I'm walking out of the store to my car. Well, I get in my car, and me being, you know, 20-something years old, I love my social media for the most part. So as soon as I get in my car, I don't just leave, I, you know, respond to people and like tweet and all that good shit, you know. So in a perfect world, I would have been done with Karen, but no, not in my world. 2 cars beside me and a little Buick Regal. Karen, fucking Karen. So Karen's little troll ass comes walking out of the store, and you can tell that she is livid. Like you can tell she's just disgusted that she couldn't embarrass me and make me look stupid and just being a Karen. Like, don't be a Karen. So she opens up her car door, puts her stuff in the back seat, walks around to the front of the car, and she kind of looks over at my car. Now my car windows are like really tinted, so you can't really see me, but literally this lady must have had like perfect x-ray vision, kind of sixth sense, like she knew something was going on. And she stared at my car like, and I was like, oh my God, like, can you see me? Like, I know you can't see me, but can you see me? So she gets in her car, drives around the parking lot like she's leaving, circles back around and parks right behind me. Like literally right behind me. And I'm like, okay, like Karen knows that this is me. Like, I'm like, Karen, are you gonna be that kind of lady who's at Walmart during Black Friday and you like literally run people over for the last set of new Tupperware? Like, are you literally about to attack me right now? Like, you about to stab me? Like, what's good? Like, what's good? So, before I tell you what happens, I need to disappear for 15 minutes so I can let this dry. BRB. Okay guys, I'm back, and I ended up having that mask on for literally almost an hour and 20 minutes because I was upstairs and I was responding to all your guys' comments on my last YouTube video, and then I had a snack, and then my cat wanted cuddles, and then it was like almost an hour and a half later, and this is my face. Okay, this mask was so satisfying to me. It's probably the most satisfying mask I've ever worn because when it dried, it got so solid, dark purple, and it was just so beautiful with all the glitter and everything in it. But when I took it off, I mean, I had it on for like an hour and a half, so when I took it off, my face got real red. And when I took it off, every little blemish was like, look at me. So that's not cute, so I really hope you don't see it as much as I can see it, but if you do, I'm human. But to finish my story real quick, while I'm doing so, I'm going to be using my Revitalift Eye from Loreal Paris. It's not expensive, it's really nice. It has this little metal tip on it and it feels kind of cool to the touch. Yeah, like always. and it just helps, I guess, bagginess and whatever, and like I always have permanent dark circles under my eyes, so I pretend like this helps, but I don't really know if it does. So like, don't go out and get it just because you see me use it. Like, you're welcome. And I also bought this Skin Better Science Rejuvenating Intensive Alpha Ret Overnight Cream. I'm not using it tonight because I'm doing too much to my face as it is, and it's dry from starting to tan again. But I did have a question for you guys, so if you could let me know in the comments below. Have you tried this product? Or have you tried a retinol in general? And if you have, what were your results? Do you like it? Or do you hate it? Would you recommend it? I'm kind of scared to try it, but I'm gonna try it. So please let me know. And if you think there's a product that's less expensive than like $100, also please let me know. But if this is in your budget and you want something that's supposed to be really strong, you can find this online, of course, but if you get it right now and in the next, I guess, couple weeks, I believe, over at bbesthetic.com, I know they're having a 20% off sale, and if you'd like to save money like me, head on over there real quick and you can buy it from their online store. But besides that, back to Karen. So where was I? Okay, Karen was leaving the parking lot. She pulled up right behind me. I was scared, thinking she was a killer, because she probably is. She probably like decapitates people in her basement. But she was behind my car, and I was kind of worried a little bit, and she honked her horn at me like 14 times. Really, it was 3, but it was like 14 times, and I'm not confrontation at all. Like, I will block you, I will ignore you. Like, I don't like confrontation unless it's like something I really need to respond to, you know? But I was gonna get out of my car for a second and be like, Karen, what's the problem? But I was like, no, she could like shank me and hide the evidence. And I'm like, I don't want to die today. Like, I want to film a video in a couple days, you know? Like, I do not want to die today. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to continue to be the bigger person. I'm not going to confront her. So I just, you know, popped on some music and drove away. So as I'm driving away, I see that my gas light is on because I'm an adult. And so I pull over to a local Kroger and I'm filling up my gas, and all the little pump things are like completely full. So I waited a second, pulled into an available one, and do you know who pulls up right beside me? Fucking Karen. So at this point, I'm so uncomfortable because I'm like, you're literally stalking me and following me. Like, I wish this wasn't true, but it really is. Like, you literally, like, at first maybe I was a little like, okay, she's following me, but like maybe she wasn't. But then she was, okay? Then she was. Then you go around a parking lot, then you park behind me. Then you honk at me. Then you follow me. Then you go to a gas station and you park next to me. Like, you don't need gas. Karen, you know you don't need gas. You're doing this because you want to scare me. So normally I'm not scared of like 30-something-year-old women, but she was scaring me because this was just weird. And like, you know, it's 2019 and people do weird things now, you know? I mean, they always have, but they like especially do weird things now. And like, I'm a gay man, and like sometimes people make me nervous because people do crazy things. But I'm like, you know, if you don't like me, even though you literally don't know me, just because you see me walking around a store buying makeup, how do you honestly know that it was for me, Karen? How do you know I wasn't buying it for a friend or a family member or donating it? I do a lot of all those things. Like, how do you know it's for me? Like, does it matter? No. But how do you know? How do you know? So then you decide to follow me around, and literally, like, this is harassment. Like, you're literally trying to kill me right now. Like, probably not, but you are, you know? So I finish getting gas, I leave, and I'm not one who speeds, like, at all. I don't know if this actually goes on top of your eyelids, but I put it on there sometimes because your eyelids need some love too, you know? But anyway, so I'm speeding away. I don't ever speed, but I was speeding away, and I passed a cop, and I was like, holy shiz, and I like slammed my brakes, and then he didn't pull me over, and then I looked behind me thinking Karen was like on my tail, but thankfully she wasn't. But I went home, did my makeup, and that night I filmed my ColourPop review, which is in the previous video, which you should probably go watch because it's actually really good, and you should leave me a comment because it's wonderful, and you should tell me if you've used it before because it's bomb. Anyway, that'd be great. So, everything all wrapped up while I apply my Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel with hyaluronic acid, which I believe hyaluronic acid allows your skin to absorb or hold up to 1,000 times its weight in moisture or like water or whatever, you know? So like, that's always a good thing, you know? You know what I'm saying? Like, people like to have moist skin, you know? Sorry if your trigger word is moist. It's not mine. But anyway, so altogether, I went to a store. I tried to buy some products because I'm finally confident enough with myself to go to a makeup store by myself without my sister or a friend and like pretend that I'm there with them, you know, and be like, oh, I don't know anything about this. Give me the Norvina palette. Like, I don't have to do that anymore, you know what I mean? Like, I just go to the store and I'm like walking in with confidence, strutting my sexy shit, and I'm like, hey, send me to the nearest palette. Hey, what's new? Hey, what do you recommend? Like, I'm all about it. I know my shades, kind of. Like, I'm all about it. Like, hello. So, I'm sorry that I went to a store, Karen. I'm sorry that I bought makeup for myself, being a man, clearly. I'm sorry that you felt the need to follow me and make your like noises like, for all that time. But, Karen, I just have one message for you. It's 2019. Men in makeup have been here. They're not going anywhere. Get used to it. But my face is feeling great. It may not be looking great, but it's feeling really nice. Hopefully it's a lot better in the morning. I'm gonna try and film a couple more videos this week and like pre-edit and film them and all that good stuff to like, save myself some time. So hopefully I don't look like a troll in the next video. If I do, I'm gonna start my face off already done on camera. So you're like, wow, you're magically beautiful when like not, relatable. So before I end this video, you know what time it is. It's time for this video's MUA shout out. Today's MUA shout out goes to the incredibly talented Ains_MUA. That's AINS_MUA. I will leave all her information in the description box below, so head on over to her social media, follow her, show her some love. She is super talented. She is absolutely my top 10 favorite artist that I follow. And if you would like to be my video's next MUA shout out, all you have to do is of course be subscribed to my YouTube channel and send me your best look either on Twitter or Instagram. And if you really feel generous, you could always retweet this video link when I post it on Twitter. Also, if you'd like to follow me on my social media, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. They are both at Cody J Artistry. And finally, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video as much as I did. If you did, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up down below. Click the big red subscribe button so you can join my YouTube family. And leave me a comment down below so we can start chatting. See you in the next one.